Okay, so let's continue with the final part. So now we're gonna deal with the catch. So we're gonna type in SQL exception here, and it's gonna be SQL exception like that. Inside of the curly braces, we are gonna have the J option pane that show message dialog, and here we are gonna have let me see, J option pane that show message dialog. We are gonna pass in null. We're gonna pass in the SQL exception. SQL exception, let me put it right here, SQL exception, and it's gonna be that get, okay, SQL exception that get message, comma, we're gonna have in the database error, okay, we're gonna have, okay, that is a string inside double quotes, and then finally we're gonna have the J option pane that let me move it right here, J option pane that error, this one, error message. Okay, so we can save it so far, and okay, now we're gonna ensure the database connection is closed. To do that, we're gonna have the TableModel that disconnect from database, okay, like that, semicolon at the end, that's fine. And finally we're just gonna have the system that exit, yeah, and instead of abort we're just gonna type in 1. So terminate the application, and this will be the end of the catch. Okay, so now we're gonna dispose of window when user quits application. So this is gonna override the default of hitting underscore on underscore close. Okay, so we're gonna have the set default close operation. So it's gonna be set default close operation, and uppercase letter dispose underscore close, like that. And here we're gonna ensure the database connection is closed when user quits the application. So we're gonna have add window, add window listener. So add window listener, and yeah, inside of the parentheses we are gonna have a new window. Okay, so a new window adapter. No, this is not the one that we want, so we want a new window listener, no, window adapter, the second one. So we want a new window adapter. So we're gonna open a set of parentheses to the next line, curly braces. Let me see, window adapter, that's fine. So here we are gonna disconnect from database and exit when window has closed. So we're gonna have in a public, and it's gonna be public void, and it's gonna be window, let me see, window close. So let me see, window close, public void, it's gonna be window close. Okay, and here we're gonna have the window event. So it's a window event and just event. Okay, window event, just event, semicolon at the, no, here not, obviously. We're gonna open a set of curly braces, and we're gonna have in the TableModel that disconnect from database, semicolon at the end. And here we're gonna have in the system, has to be uppercase letter S, so it's gonna be the system that exit, and we're gonna pass in the number 0. Okay, so this will be the end of the method window close, and this will be the end of the window adapter inner class. Okay, so this one is the end call to add window listener, and this is the end of display query results constructor. Okay, so finally we are gonna execute. So we're gonna execute the application. Application. So to do that, we're gonna have our public, and it's gonna be public static void, and it's gonna be main. Let me see, public static void main, and we're gonna have in the stream, and it's gonna be args, open brackets. We're gonna have here, let me see, stream. No, it has to be uppercase letter S, stream. And here we're gonna have new display. So new display display query. So display query results, and semicolon at the end. And this one, what happened here, stream. Okay, so we have public static void main, string, args, new display query result. So yeah, this would be the end of main, and finally this would be the end of class display query result. So let's check it out. And obviously right now it's not gonna work because we need something else. And inside of the, I already have it here, so I think it's in my DC, and it's gonna be, yeah, this one. So the MySQL connector, I already showed you how to do in some previous videos. So we're gonna go to the lib folder and just pretty much, yeah, type it there, save it. And okay, so now we have the source, and let's clean it up, and table result set. So what else do we have here? So let's just leave this public class, or you can just fix it. Maybe we can fix it with the, let's just leave it like that to see what happens. So let's play it, and it's working right now, as you can see. So here, let me show you something. So in this public class, so this is the ResultSetTableModel. So you have public class, and classes are row type, all the stuff. So you can go all the way up to the quick fix, and we're gonna add a suppress, and also we're gonna go again, yeah, we're gonna go all the way down, and we're gonna click it again, and we're gonna add a suppress warning and check. So it's gonna have the row types and the uncheck. We can save it. And this one, let me see if I have any errors here. Well, AW Java, let's just do it like that. So let's click it, let's see if it's working. And yeah, this is the, let me see if I can make this one, yeah. So here we have select from vehicles. So let me see if I can make this one bigger, so maybe in the next video we can do that. But here we have select from all from the schema of the database vehicles, the table bikes, and since we are selecting everything, we have the model ID as the one that we have in our database that I showed you in a previous video. So we have the model ID, we have the company, the model, the cubic centimeter, and the maximum speed. If I go right here, and let me see, I'm gonna put in my password. Let me see, I hope this is right. And yeah, so if I go right here, tables, bikes, and I select everything, so I'm gonna get this one. And we can have, okay, so let me see, select from vehicles, and let me see, we can, let me close this one, and from here, remember that in the previous video we have to select everything from this application, from this Java file. So now let's pick it up, this one. So we're gonna go to our GUI, and here we're gonna have now select from vehicles that bikes from the database vehicles where the table bikes, where the model ID is greater than or equal to 3. So let's submit it, and as you can see, we have we have yeah, the ID 3 and 4, because the ID is greater than or equal to 3. So if we put greater than 3, so we're just gonna get 4, right? So submit it, and as you can see 4. So let's do another one. Let's do this one. Yeah, so we're gonna go to our GUI, and here we're gonna have select from the table bikes of the database or schema vehicles where the company is Yamaha, and it has to be inside single quotes the name of the company. So we're gonna have the model ID 2 Yamaha model R6 cubic centimeter 600 and max speed 292. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do this one. Let me see. And now we have select company model, so these two columns from the tables by from the database vehicle. So we're gonna have only two, so two columns, company and model. As you can see, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Honda, BMW, and the model, as you can see, H2R, R6, all the stuff. And the difference, the main difference, is that here you can just manipulate the GUI, so you can type your queries from the GUI, so you don't have to come here to the Java application. And the Java application, by default, we have select everything from the vehicles.bikes. So let me see. Let's pick this one. So this one is gonna be the same. So we have select everything from the vehicles.bikes where model ID is 1. So as you can see, Kawasaki. And finally, let's just pick the last one, so the last example. So we are gonna have select the model ID, company model, the cubic centimeter max speed from the vehicle. So that is pretty much the same as saying this one, select everything from the vehicles.bike. So, and yeah, this will be